Now, for many people on Facebook and Twitter, the 2012 Love Luton Festival was hailed a great success, with headline acts such as Ollie Murs and The Wanted, as well as an abundance of local talent staged here in Luton. But there has been some controversy. The media has reported an alleged £394,000 loss. Now, later on, TV Bedfordshire will be meeting with local councillors and organisers to discuss what went well and what can be learnt from staging an event of this size. But first of all, we're here in the centre of Luton to see what the local people thought about the event earlier on in July this year. Did either of you go to the Love Luton Festival this year?
Unfortunately, I didn't this year, but I had students that were participating in the acts.
So there's been quite a bit of media coverage in the news recently about the festival and the alleged £394,000 loss. What's your views on that?
I think it's a shame there was such a loss. I think the weather probably went against them. Perhaps they were too ambitious in their choices of groups and things, and it was expensive.
Yeah, so headline acts, Ollie Murs, The Wanted, they're going to be expensive acts. The weather didn't go in their favour. Economic downturn, possibly, the cost of tickets?
Yeah, probably was, because it'd be youngsters and they probably couldn't afford the money for the tickets, I would imagine.
Is this something, therefore, that you feel sorry for the organisers and the councillors, or in any way do you feel angry about this?
I don't feel angry at all. So I think it's good for Luton to have these festivals and all this publicity. So no, I don't feel angry with them. I just think it's a shame that maybe, like my mum said, that the tickets weren't cheap enough for students to buy, and unfortunately the weather wasn't very good. So
it was unfortunate that we didn't make city status bid this year, and obviously the Love Luton Festival was part of that bid. How does it make you? Does it make a difference being a city?
Well, I don't see how we can be a city. We've not got a cathedral, so I don't really think it could be a city. I think they should forget that.
Luton's Luton, city or no city. Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you for talking to us today. It's been great talking to you. Did you attend the 2012 Love Luton Festival this year?
No, I did want to go actually.
So if you went, who would you have wanted to go and see?
Quite expensive as well, to be fair. But they did reduce them, I think, at some stage.
So would you have wanted to see The Wanted or Ollie Murs, or...?
I wouldn't have minded. Not big massive fan of either, but you know, I'm not opposed to it neither. I would have gone more for the day because it's a festival and it's supporting Luton as well, so yeah.
So we're here at the prestigious Luton Who Hotel at a reception designed to share in the success that is Love Luton 2012. Now, the Love Luton campaign was set up in 2010, initially to lead on the city status campaign, but since then it's gone from strength to strength to bring local people and businesses together and demonstrate a lot of positivity that is all about Luton. But in the meantime, the guests have got a great steel band to enjoy, so we'll catch you later. We have here with us Councillor Sian Timoney, Deputy Leader of Luton Borough Council. Welcome, Sian.
Hello.
It's great for you to invite us here this evening. Can you just talk to us a bit about the aims of this evening and the types of people that we've got here?
Yeah, tonight is really just about thanking all the sponsors who helped us to make Love Luton Festival and the ongoing project of Love Luton such a success. And we've got some really great sponsors here, including London Luton Airport, Noble Solicitors, EasyJet, amongst many, many others, and they're all here, and we just want to say thank you to them for putting in funds, putting in their time, people's time as well, to actually help get the project up and running.
So the Love Luton campaign's been going since 2010. It's been a very successful campaign to date. This year we've had the Love Luton Festival, and we've also got, as we can see behind us, the Luton Best Awards coming up in 2012. November is the award ceremony being held here.
Yes.
Talk to us a bit more about that and what the public can do to contribute to this particular awards?
Yeah, the Best Awards is absolutely fab event. Loads of different awards for all types of people, that whether they're volunteers, groups, or people that have done great work. And local public can nominate people who they think have done an award. Maybe it's an unsung hero, someone you think, fab, I wish I was like that person, done great things for Luton. So that's coming up here in November. Really looking forward to that event. Lots of the sponsors sponsor all of the awards, like the fire service, for example, sponsor one of the awards. And it's a really great event, brings people together to say, we love Luton, we think Luton's a great place.
Okay, and we've been speaking to people on the street today about the Love Luton Festival and the city status bid that we were unsuccessful in gaining. I'm sure that you're all disappointed about that as well, but where now for the future for the city status campaign?
Well, I think if there was another round of that, we would go for it again. There's no doubt about it. We think Luton is a place big enough, good enough to be a city. We're absolutely committed to getting to that. So if there is another round, we will be going for it.
So I'm here with Colin Chick, Director of Environment and Regeneration at Luton Borough Council. Welcome.
Good evening, thank you.
Now, many people have hailed the Love Luton Festival an absolute success. Facebook and Twitter and local people we've spoken to also agree it's been a great success. We can't escape the loss that the event made, but there's been speculation about a whole range of causes. Can you just sum up maybe your top 3 causes of the loss?
Always a difficult one. I think the weather has got to be one. An uncertain starting base. Luton hasn't got a reputation for holding big concerts, so people are suspicious. And I think I had a lovely story the week afterwards from a lady at Motorbody. So I was taking my car in for a service, and she said that. I said, she heard me talking to someone. She said, "Oh, do you have something to do with the Love Luton Festival?" I said, "I did actually." And she went, I said, "Did you go?" She went, "No." She said, "But my daughter and her friend thought it was absolutely fantastic. But they've got about 8 to 10 friends who didn't go because they thought it was a bit of a con. They thought it was going to be sort of like a cover artist and that sort of thing. They didn't believe for 1 second that in actual fact it was going to be the real artist. And in fact, they're only going to go to the Wanted concert on the Friday. There's 2 of them. They were so impressed with what they saw, went and bought tickets on the Saturday to go to the Ollie Murs on the Saturday. Brilliant. And their friends were absolutely sick on the Sunday when they realised it was the real artist, the real thing. They were playing full sets, because all the stories going around were, oh, they're only going to sing one song if it is them anyway, otherwise they're just that sort of cover type artist. In actual fact, everyone was absolutely shocked at the sheer quality of the event, and that's great because it just stood Luton apart in terms of where we're coming from, in terms of quality at every level.
And unlike the Olympics, you could get a ticket for this event.
You could, absolutely, yeah. And you could even get tickets on the night.
Fantastic. Now, so I'm here with Joe Gibney from Signature Flight Support. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
Could you talk to us first of all about your involvement in the Love Luton campaign?
I'd be happy to, thank you. Signature Flight Support is a global aviation company with our European headquarters at Luton Airport. We've been at Luton for about 10 years. And our flagship business is at Luton Airport, which is, many people know Luton Airport as the 3rd largest commercial airport in the UK, but it's also the #1 business aviation airport in the UK. My company has its regional headquarters at Luton, as well as our biggest individual operation. So needless to say, Luton is very important to Signature. So we got involved with the Love Luton campaign about 18 months ago. Partly to just become a better part of being a good corporate citizen is important to Signature, and given the amount of employment that we generate in Luton, as well as just the overall importance of Luton to us, we felt that it was important to give back to the community and to become more involved.
Okay. So one of the aims of the Love Luton campaign is to bring people of Luton together, and you know what, one of the best ways of doing that is through public transport. Now we have here one of the brand new Arriva buses, and one of the guys from Arriva, Paul Adcock, has kindly agreed to take us on a tour, so let's go and have a look. Paul, thank you very much for taking us on this tour. Tell us a bit more about these buses.
Well, these buses, we purchased them for the 38 service in Luton. It's part of a £1.7 million investment. It's on the back of a further investment we made last year of £3 million. Quite an exciting project because these will initially start on the 38 service, but then will go on to the new Luton Dunstable busway.
Fantastic. Now, a number of events that take place throughout the year and in the previous years that I'm sure you guys have ferried people around to in order to bring Luton together. What does it mean for you to contribute really to this Love Luton campaign in a way that no other person can really?
It's hugely important. Luton's a big part of our business. We've got to continue to improve Luton for our passengers, future passengers, and also just everybody who lives in Luton. So absolutely fantastic.
Fantastic, and they are looking great, and I understand they've already had a role at the Paralympic Games as well.
Absolutely. Arriva did a contract for the Paralympics. All buses came off the production line, had to be brand new. They didn't go to the operating companies. They spent 2 weeks at the Paralympics. They took out all the seats on the lower level, okay, so they could get the wheelchairs in. They've just had the seats be back in, and they're then coming back to us to go onto Luton.
And Arriva buses bringing the people of Luton together. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.